Hello folks, and welcome to this, the July 24th edition of Decision 2016 Digest, the channel where we seek to bring you the top election, policy, and politics headlines in 15 minutes or less. A little change of set for today's video. We're trying out a few new set configurations to keep it fresh. I may have mentioned we added stereo sound and some new camera equipment. I hope you will stick with us as we work to continually improve the channel. Today's installment is another editorial take on the state of the presidential election and what's happened since our last video. As you may know, the Republicans held their national convention in Cleveland this past week, officially nominating businessman Donald Trump and his newly announced VP running mate, Governor Mike Pence of Indiana. You know what? The convention happened and the world didn't end, as many of Trump's detractors had forecasted. Yes, there was some inside baseball drama along the way, like the Never Trump movement trying to hijack the vote on convention rules in an effort to embarrass Trump, but it just didn't happen. On night 3, Trump invited his final primary adversary, Texas Senator Ted Cruz, to speak. Many say that Senator Cruz committed some political damage to himself by not endorsing Trump and ultimately getting booed off the stage. Clearly, the primary wounds run deep between these two. And you know what? Most Americans could give a crap. It is clear to me the broader populace is ready for change. The unanswered question is, will voters trust Trump as their agent of change? While he didn't score points on delivery style, most objective observers say Trump's nomination acceptance speech was a success. While it covered tough issues, it was well received by most who believe our country is on the wrong track, some 68% of Americans, according to some of the latest polls. As I said in our previous video, this election is a stark contrast of choices between Trump's America First worldview and Hillary Clinton's continuation of Obama's globalist worldview of collectivism. Trump's speech delivered on all of his key points on putting America first for now, including law and order, jobs, the economy, and national security. Significant time during the convention was devoted to honor law enforcement, given the recent attacks around the country, also well received. Some of my highlights of the convention: one was the poise, intellect, and presence of Trump's 4 adult children and the speeches they delivered. From Don Jr., who even detractors admit was powerful, to daughter Tiffany, son Eric, and then daughter Ivanka Trump's introduction of her father on the final night. All were standouts in tone, content, and delivery. They are clearly assets to their father's quest for the White House. And what was clearly an aha moment at the GOP convention was the audience response to billionaire investor and PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel's speech. You see, Peter Thiel is openly gay and said as much in his speech, and I'm quoting, "I'm proud to be gay, I'm proud to be an American, and I'm proud to be a Republican," to uproarious applause from delegates at the attendees. Yes, at the GOP convention. I see it as progress and a positive reflection on what seems to be a more accepting Republican Party this year. The Democrats have historically attracted a large majority of gay voters, but two things: in Trump's GOP, LGBTQ folks are clearly welcome, and two, the record is clear: Hillary Clinton has taken millions of dollars from foreign governments that suppress women and execute gays. It's going to be tough for her to explain that away, I think. And my final highlight of the GOP event was the city of Cleveland and its law enforcement. No major incidents occurred. There were great relations from all reports with the protesters, and minimal arrests were made. Everyone I've talked to tell me the city of Cleveland and its people were welcoming and hospitable. We need more of that these days. I think you'd agree. My only real lowlights of the event were Cruz's conduct, as I described earlier, and the clearly petulant and sore loser Ohio Governor John Kasich's no-show to his own party's event in his own state. You know, I used to admire Governor Kasich, but his conduct was nothing short of childish. That's my summary of the top GOP convention news. The Democratic convention in Philly starts tomorrow. I will be back next weekend with a rundown on that event. That's the report for now. We appreciate you watching. If you like what we're doing here, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know that you appreciate the effort we're making to keep you informed. A special deal just for our listeners: if you like listening to books instead of reading them, hit the special link in the description below for a free trial of audible.com. You get your first month free and your first book download for free just for trying it out. That's it for now. Again, thanks for watching. Whatever you do, stay informed, get involved, and pay attention to the important issues in this important election. Your country needs you, folks. We'll see you next time right here on Decision 2016 Digest.